Hi, today we will talk about function. A function is a mathematical relationship between two or more variables. It comprises of two types of variable, a dependent variable and an independent variable in a mathematical relationship. For example, we could have y dependent upon some variable x as y equal to x square, or y equal to sine of some angle which is given by x, or maybe y is equal to 2 to the power of x. In all these relationships between y and x is a free variable or independent variable, while y, which is dependent upon x, is a dependent variable. In all these three relationships between y and x, we can see the general idea is y is somehow dependent upon x. We use the concept of function to express any general relationship between y and x by using the notation y equal to f of x. Or in a way, in this mathematical equation, we can say y is a function of x, or y depends upon x in some general way. Let's try to explore this notation in more detail. For example, let's say if y is dependent upon x, like y equal to x square plus x plus 1. Then if we wish to write it in a concise way, we can say it is a function of x. If somebody asks you what is the value of y at x is equal to 0, then you can simply say that will be equal to f of 0, or the value of the function at x equal to 0. Then what we can do is we can substitute 0 for x in this relation, and we'll get 0 plus 0 plus 1, or simply 1. If somebody asks you what is the value of y at x is equal to 1, then you can say it is simply f of 1. Or what does it mean is to substitute 1 in place of x in this original relation. Then you can get 1 square plus 1 plus 1. You can simply get 3 out of it. If somebody asks you what is y at x is equal to, let's say, 1 by x, then what does it mean is it is equal to f of 1 by x. That means in the original relation, you have to substitute 1 by x in place of x here. Then you will get 1 by x square plus 1 by x plus 1. So f of 1 by x will be then 1 by x square plus 1 by x plus 1. Let's try to explore another evaluation of this function, and it is said that find f of 0. What does it mean? It means that in place of x you substitute f of 0, then you will write f of 0 whole square plus f of 0 for this x and then plus 1. Now you have to put the value of f of 0, and we know f of 0 from this relation. F of 0 is simply 0 plus 0 plus 1. So that means f of 0 is 1. So here you can put 1 square plus 1 plus 1, and will come out as 3. Y equal to fx. You can consider function as something which takes x as input and gives you y as output. We have two definitions to take care of. One is called domain which is just all allowed values of x in here, or all allowed values of independent variable. All allowed values of x or independent variable. Another definition is for range. Range of this function is just all the values of y that you obtain by putting all values of x. So all values of y constitute range of the function. Now let's discuss some types of function that we are going to discuss. The first one that we will encounter in physics is algebraic function. The second one that we will encounter will be trigonometric function. Third type of function is logarithmic function. And fourth function that we will encounter often is exponential function. Example of an algebraic function would be y equal to x square, or y is equal to root x, and so on. Example of a trigonometric function would be y is equal to sine square x, or y is equal to tan x. These are examples of trigonometric function. Logarithmic function example would be y equal to ln x. Exponential function can be of types like y equal to e to the power x, and so on. In physics, we are going to encounter typically these four types of functions. Let's take an example of a trigonometric function that we wish to evaluate. And let's suppose we have a function is y is equal to sine x plus cos x. Then this is our y as a function of x. Now, if we wish to find y at x is equal to pi by 4 or 45 degree, then this can be written as f of pi by 4. That means we have to put the value of x as pi by 4 in this function. We can write it as sine pi by 4 plus cos pi by 4, which is sine 45 degree plus cos 45 degree, which is 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2. See, the answer would be 2 by root 2 or just root 2.